Welcome back. The multi-award-winning American band Green Day have never been shy of expressing their political views, from American Idiot about dysfunction in American society and the rise of George Bush, to their new album Revolution Radio, which speaks of chaos in America. So how do they feel about Donald Trump becoming their new president? I went to meet them earlier.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once?
It was in the mid-90s that Green Day propelled themselves onto the world stage with their brand of self-reflective punk rock music. The band, fronted by Billie Joe Armstrong, has sold over 75 million records worldwide.
Don't wanna be an American idiot.
Their 2004 record American Idiot expressed the disillusionment of a generation which grew up alongside world-changing events like the Iraq War. Now releasing their 12th album, Revolution Radio, and back on tour, they're more fired up than ever about the state of America.
I'm trying to figure out what the hell is going on. I think a lot of people have been manipulated. I think...
By whom, though?
I think Trump, when he came out with his campaign, he came out as the anti-Obama. It has fascist overtones, if not straight up fascism. And I think he blames, he blames Mexicans and he blames Muslims. He wasn't called out on all of his faults and his problems, and the media kind of treated this whole thing like it's a reality TV show, because that's the kind of person he is. That's the kind of campaign he wanted to run. I think people kind of got caught up in the game show aspect of the most serious job that someone could have on the planet.
I mean, one of your most successful tracks, American Idiot, speaks about alienation. I mean, do you get that this is also about alienation? Do you accept that this is about people who feel desperate for change?
I feel like the Republican Party has turned into a white nationalist party. I think when people are uneducated and they don't really have, they're not really reading into the bigger issue, I think they tend to want to have someone to shove, especially like a lot of white working class people. They want someone to blame if they don't have a job. So the way that Trump framed his argument was Mexicans are after your job, you know, Muslims are coming to kill you. And that's who ended up being the biggest scapegoat. That's who I feel worse for than anybody else.
But what about that core of, you call them white uneducated people, and many people say that they're fed up of being called uneducated or stupid, and that's why they're voting for Trump.
I am a uneducated person. I don't have a high school diploma. You know, I found my freedom through punk rock music, and I felt like that was the first time I was getting an education. I don't know exactly what the answer is, but I do know that Donald Trump is not the answer either.
What do you think America under President Trump is going to look like?
Just scary to think about, because I feel like Barack Obama stood for something. He had compassion, and he was trying to do the right thing. And the conservatives basically blocked him at every avenue that he was trying to make. You know, not that I have my issues with Barack Obama too, but he's a hell of a lot better than Donald Trump.
And what about the idea that Hillary Clinton just didn't speak to enough of those people who felt disaffected?
She probably could have been a good president. There was too many issues of her not revealing herself, and there wasn't enough transparency. So people got caught up in her being a liar, which I don't know. Maybe she is, maybe she isn't. But so all I know is there's a lot of confused people right now, and everybody's a little frightened.
It's a time of momentous change. Do you anticipate that affecting the direction you take with your music?
We're just excited to get back on the road, because there's been a lot of people anticipating us to come back out.
It'd be good to get out on the road and give people a reason to get into a room and sing with unity, and actually, you know, have one night of celebration that's, you know, maybe an escape from all the other crap that's going on in the world right now.